Morning, welcome to the next podcast of Andy Collier-talks cricket memorabilia. I hope you've had a good week. It's been quite an interesting week here. I have to say, a few bits and pieces turned up, so without further ado, we'll go into those. Anyway, about 3 or 4 weeks ago, Cricket Memorabilia Society had the meeting at Derby, and there's the two cards from the two guests that were at Derby. So we've got Kim Barnett, England and Derbyshire and Gloucestershire. And there we've got Barbara Daniels with 9 test matches for England. So a very interesting meeting, good auction as well, I understand. And next week we have the meeting at Lord's, so Cricket Memorabilia Society, so get your memberships in there quickly. And next week we've got Alan Wells and Mike Selvey as our guests next week. So we'll have some lunch in the tavern, good old chat with a few collectors, so it should be a good day. Looking forward to it. So anyway, the other thing that's turned up this week is this lovely Carte de Vis card here. About 1865, the 11 of All England. So you're looking at a team that sort of used to go around the country in those days, formed by William Clark in Nottinghamshire. Used to go and see, play all over the country, make money for William Clark, and then there was a bit of a rebellion, and United All England started up. And took some of the glory out of the All England team, and obviously that was one of the teams that all the players in that team were first team to go to Australia, and also some of them went to North America in 1858. So a lovely card there. It doesn't say to me who is the photographer, but donkeys there on the front. If you're a donkey fan, that's what you need to get. Lovely card, that, really pleased with that. And then that led me on to other bits and pieces or other cards that I've got with that theme on. This one's from Mabel Boothby, about 1904. This is a team, Australian team with kookaburras. And on the back there's a plain back, so quite a nice card, that one. I haven't got any more of the postcard ones, but what I do have are these two lovely prints by Harry Bright, who was a Victorian artist. These two here, I've got Australian 11 there, and these two prints were released for the 1899 Australian Tour of England. The first from Victor Trumper, of course, and this is a lovely one with the English birds on there. So I'm quite pleased to have those. Harry Bright, Victorian artist, 1899, so quite a nice pair there. And the other thing that turned up this week, thankfully to Patrick, who sent me these lovely coloured prints. This one, a genuine 1895 print. This one is John Thomas Rawling. Played for Yorkshire 1880 to 85, 27 matches. Middlesex 1888 to 1909, 229 matches. And he went on the tour to Australia, was captained by Vernon in 1877-78 when the two teams went over there that year. And fortunately for me, I do have the cards here, passenger lists, and this one is to Australia when both teams went out, and Mr. Rawling travelling first class. Where's Mr. Rawling? There's Mr. Rawling there, look, John Thomas Rawling, just there. It's a lovely item, this, I have to say. It's when both teams went out on the Iberia, captained by A.W. Shannon. So I'm really pleased to have that in the collection. And these ones were the property of Mrs. O'Brien, whose husband was on the tour. This is the return itinerary, and Mr. Rawling again travelling first class, this time from Melbourne, and there's Mr. Rawling down there, so that's our man Rawling. If you're wondering who O'Brien was, there's a nice photograph of Brian in the famous Cricketers and Cricket Grounds. Oh, it's a big book. Alright, there we are. There's a lovely picture there of Timothy O'Brien. And those passenger lists for his wife. They were over there together, went on there, all the way to Australia. Mr. and Mrs. O'Brien. So it's quite a nice item there. And there's just showing again. There's John Thomas there. John Thomas ruling. Lovely hand coloured print there. Another one here of W. Quaife, W.G. Quaife, William George Quaife, Warwickshire 1894 to 1928, 665 matches. London County 1900 to 03, and Quickyland West 1912 to 13. England 7 matches from 1899 to 1901-2, and his highest score was 255 against Surrey at the Oval in 1905. And he toured with Archie McLaren's team to Australia in 1901-2. So all that information's on the back there that I wrote down yesterday. So another lovely coloured in print, hand print there. And the last one that's turned up is this nice one here of John Auger Dixon, Nottinghamshire 1882 to 1905, 234 matches. He was captain from 1889 to 1999, so quite a significant player there for Nottinghamshire. His highest score was 268 against Sussex in 1897, so quite a useful player there. Never made it to the England side. So that's about it for this week. I hope you've enjoyed that one. As I say, it's Cricket Memorabilia Society meeting at Lord's next week. Hope you can join up and join us at Lord's. I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers, have a good week.